mixed matchup for you here, as it'll be our visitors taking on the New York Giants.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without top play.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Oh, look at the juke. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Ooh, the juke. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
And an Orlando first down.
On play action, they'll throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
You talk about this Giant defense.
Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early, chip away at their timing.
A couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Back to throw here.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
First down, Orlando.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Really an excellent run. Sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Now 2nd and 3. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
It's a gain of a yard.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Shifts by him. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time. They'll start on the ground with Benson.
He had the numbers of the game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
And this will be a Giants first down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
2 yards to go, second down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Mills. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
First and 10.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. On first down, it's Benson. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Yates over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
And the Giants first down.
Now a give right side. Kirkpatrick. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for the offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The visitors' offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently second in the NFL in passing yards. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now he's able to bring through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second and 10 at the 39-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
And Orlando, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. Second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
That's another Orlando first down. A gain of 27 on the play. First down.
7-7, our score after one. Orlando with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down. Here now, 2nd and 4. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awful difficult.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They run over center with Benson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Gain of a yard. Brings up
from the gun on third down. Yates. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
On the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 49-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's caught left side by Nabers. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Kirkpatrick. And good work there in open space. So he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 49 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. A give left side for Benson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
At the 32-yard line.
He's got his man. It's Kurz. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A give up the middle with Benson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. Yates to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will knot us up at 10. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them. That feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 2nd and 12, operating from the 39. They'll set up a throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Here is 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 43.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll drop the throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Orlando, first down. A gain of 14. And in Orlando,
on first down, they'll go to the ground attack. No gain on the play there, second down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And what they say, those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. He'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And his guys are going to take the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And able to get this out to the 25. The Giants now are going to take over late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Throwing to start the drive. Yates. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Operating from the gun. Yates. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
First down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Can't get away, and he's taken down. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 8.
From the gun on third down, Yates. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is taken at the 15. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime
Our
report.
journey around the NFL starts now with a good matchup in the AFC South. All right, Brandon, thanks much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. And here's the running back for the visiting team. He'll take it all the way, 26 yards, it's a touchdown. The Texans, looking to get back to 500 in the early part of the season, they've got the lead at the half. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers as they play host to the New England Patriots. And this is the visitors' running back. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. It's a 59-yard touchdown. This one's at halftime, and it's the Patriots with lead at halftime. They're up 7-0. One more to bring you, and it's from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders taking on the Cowboys. And this is the quarterback of the Cowboys. Everything's going his way so far. One of 3 first-half touchdown passes. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half, as we get you back out to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter.
Well, out of the locker rooms, here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
And they get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. It's a quarterback sneak. And he will have a Giants first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
35-yard line.
Now this time he'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Neighbors. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Shotgun snap, and a give to Benson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll try to run for it with Benson. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Skirts by at the 15. Call it a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
So now out comes this offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Orlando.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Torres. 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
They're going to look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll keep it himself.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. Back to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And New York set to take the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Throwing to start the drive. Yates. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. Yates. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
This is taken at the 23. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And they will take over 1st and 10. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. So potentially a turning point here in the third quarter as that swings the door back open just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines. Tackle him. 2nd guy in, tackle the ball.
And New York set to take the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Another run here with Benson. And we'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the gun on 3rd down. Yates. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Able to slither by. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Back to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Torres. And touchdown! What a great play there. 40 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense. They made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Possession of the football going back over to the Giants. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Yates. And a quick throw here, that's complete. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Running out of the gun here with Benson. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. From the 35, here's the 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
Operating from the gun, Yates. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
And the Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
First and 10.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Yates, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Look at the big man rumble. And he's going to bring the football back for a touchdown. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Now the extra point try forthcoming.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Now out come the Giants.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Throwing to start the drive. Yates. As he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen these quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. The offense on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have a Giants first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. On the handoff, Benson running right. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
35-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Yates. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
A 4-receiver set here, 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Yates. Airing one deep for Curse. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture as now they've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Yates. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
To throw. Yates. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Back to throw again. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort, at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And they run the option on 2nd down.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their...
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. In possession, switching back to the New York Giants. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Open man here is Benson.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
At the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
2nd and 4. The grab made by Curtis over the middle. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Complete out right to Kurz.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
They'll look to throw again. Then he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
One last shot at the end zone.
And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.